Hi guys, I'm Shy. Ever since I left YouNow, I've been getting the same question from multiple angles on social media. Why?
Why did you move platforms? Why did you leave YouNow?
What made you decide to move
Why
over
are
to
you such a
YouTube?
fag?
I have told everyone that there are several reasons as to why I have done what I have done. I am making this video in hopes of announcing my official resignation from YouNow Broadcasting for those who will inevitably ask the same replica of questions others have asked only a billion times, while also talking about the reasons and some other serious topic that I really wanted to talk about, but didn't have the balls for. Now, let's start off with why I decided to quit YouNow. Of course, there's a little bit of salt coming from me because I worked my ass off to have myself partnered, but to no avail. This is when I was unemployed, so since I enjoyed entertaining people so much, I wanted to give it my all and make it my job. But I get it. When you got thousands of applicants trying to have themselves partnered, it takes a while for the YouNow team to go through all of that. I understand that part, and I will not be attacking them just because they haven't responded to my application. I will, however, point out the issues that I've encountered as a broadcaster, and also as an audience. First, let's talk about the censorship. YouNow aims to be this youth-friendly environment where everything is squeaky clean and no toxicity. In order to achieve that, they block out words that may be verbally harmful to the community. But the problem I had with that is, everyone who frequently uses the platform does not know which words are blocked. It leaves the audience feeling ignored when the messages are coming in due to a word that they used that may have already been added to the list of censored words. This problem doesn't stop there. A few months ago, I was not able to share the broadcast I was watching because apparently I was using an inappropriate word and I couldn't figure out which word was causing that to happen. All I typed was, "Please come over and support this broadcast. Come say hi." No swears, no rude remarks. It turns out that by removing the word please, it allowed me to share the broadcast. The fuck? Please? Really? Hosts and guests of the broadcast are still swearing the ears off of their audience, so why not give them the same ability? Why does the chat box block messages without any notice? It would be nice if they could let us know that if I include fuck, shit, bitch, ass, or dick, my messages aren't gonna come through. Those words are the only words I know how to use correctly, so it really doesn't help me. Thanks YouNow. Next issue I have encountered on this wonderful platform was the algorithm. YouNow has a set condition when it comes to reaching the higher ranks in every hashtag. The person who was given the most amount of likes with the most active chat in a short amount of time will be featured on that hashtag as a #1 broadcaster of that category. So the bigger hashtags are going to be very competitive. You'll see many hosts trying to provoke people to speak by asking questions, encouraging them to use the like button as often as they can, because it does help them. I've always found that repulsive, so I rarely did the same. The audience can use their like button if they really want to use it on me, but we all have our own ways of using this algorithm to our advantage. I got nothing against that, until people decides to get a little edgy. Some tries to be likable by speaking ill of another broadcaster's appearance, their voices, so on. Shallow people like that exists in every platform, so it's nothing new. Starting a drama does benefit both parties if executed right. There are those who uses clickbaits to lure in viewers for the wrong purpose this platform was set out to serve. Boobs in the thumbnail, abs, sexually provocative images. Their audiences will give them likes for flaunting their body and ask them to do certain things, which keeps the chat active, thus helping out the host rise up on the ranks. But once again, this also exists in other platforms, so there's really not much to talk about. People will do whatever they can to stay relevant on social media. That has always been the nature of this whole online popularity contest. For some, this is their job. Some people want this to be their job. I admire their hustle, but I believe this creates unfairness for the hosts who are actually on this website hoping to entertain people with their humor and personality, such as I, but clearly, people like me are not what this website is trying to promote. I'm not on YouNow anymore. This is no longer my problem. I am bothered by one more thing though. It's a problem that has been going on for quite some time, and it appears that YouNow does not know how to deal with this issue. If you spent as much time as I have on YouNow, you will notice that there are a significant number of pedophiles lurking amongst all users of this platform. It's fucking creepy. There is a certain age limit to be able to use YouNow, but kids don't give a fuck. This is the internet, and of course you can always lie about who you are, how old you are. You could always report the broadcast and have them banned for being underage, but what is stopping them from creating a new account and coming back on? Time and curiosity is all they have when they're very young. I believe that YouNow should just move the entire broadcast of theirs to a more moderated hashtag, where they would get immediate attention from the mods, instead of removing them and letting them start another broadcast, which might pop up in places where no one notices. Until someone does. And you best hope that they're not the silent majority of this platform, who only has ill intent for these kids. These sick fucks ask these kids to show parts of their body, which they might think is innocent. Why do you need to look at their feet, huh? What business do you have with their fucking armpits? Asking them if they would be willing to wear petri casts? Or how they wash themselves in the shower? How about tossing yourself in an active volcano and tell me how nice the lava feels? I wanted to follow these up with proofs, but until I quit YouNow, I've been busy with my own broadcast that I couldn't go around checking out new broadcasters. These things happen when I least expect it, and I am so appalled that I forget to record it. But you can go see it for yourselves. Check out the smaller hashtags. If you see any kids who are more than 10 minutes into their broadcast, I assure you there will be a large number of silent audiences who are just staring at the kids. What the fuck for? I can't be so sure. But this concerns me. It feels like everyone on this platform is turning a blind eye or brushing it off as a minor problem when in reality, we are endangering kids. I originally made this video to spread awareness, but I am still a nobody. At least I was able to explain this to you, the people who are interested in what I have to say. If it's not much to ask, I want you all to do me a favor if you still visit YouNow. Actually, this applies on any platform. Protect these kids. Currently on YouNow, we only have the option of reporting the broadcast itself, so do it whenever you see any underage hosts. Check out the smaller hashtags and just scan through for any broadcast that might be suspicious. I know it doesn't solve the issue, since kids aren't the problem for this matter. I wish I had a voice to be able to speak to the YouNow team directly, to somehow create an environment where these kids and their chat box are much more supervised. Don't just ban them. This is like a game of whack-a-mole. Striking one down won't stop them from crawling out of another hole. Satisfy their curiosity. Involve them more with the platform, but do it appropriately. Until then, I don't see myself going back onto YouNow. Ever. YouNow, please get that fixed. I'm done for the day. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, discussions, or suggestions, you know where to go. Type it down below. I stream every Saturday at 8 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time, so don't be shy, come say hi. I'll talk to you again in the next video. 終わり。